Hello besties. Hello to my uglies and pretties. And welcome to my first video. How are ya? Good? Good, me too. Anyways, today I'll be talking about some of my K-pop opinions. Now I am not quite sure if these can be qualified as unpopular because they are just some opinions that popped into my head. I didn't really intend for them to be popular nor unpopular. Anyways, just keep in mind that these are my opinions and they are not factual. It's just my point of view, and if you disagree that's completely fine. Just be respectful if you are gonna disagree. State your own opinions. Any hate will be deleted. Without further ado, let's start. Coming in at number 1, the fourth generation is stronger than the third generation. Now third gen stans, do not come for my throat for this one. I will admit that the third gen groups have all paved the way for newer groups or for themselves in some way. They definitely have great vocalists, concepts and everything else. However, the fourth generation just appeals more to me and is more interesting. I know that a lot of people think that the fourth generation is boring because they focus more on dancing, to the point where some people have said that it's all just a dance competition. Or maybe they're repetitive concepts and choruses that are only instrumentals. However, I think that the fourth generation is amazing. Even rookie groups have stepped their games up. If you look at any debut from rookies nowadays, they have such a higher budget, no matter if from a small or big company. People like to argue that the fourth generation has bad vocalists, but what about Jongho from ATEEZ? Or Denise from Secret Number? And not to mention the choreographies. Choreographies have become harder, and yes, that may hinder idols from singing live, but they all have such amazing stage presence. I do think that there's some aspects that the fourth gen could be or get better at, but otherwise they are better than the third gen. Number 2. Visuals will always be more important than talent in K-pop. This may sound a bit controversial or whatever, but I think that the companies and some Korean fans genuinely think that visuals are more important. At first this may sound wrong, and it is partially, but look at it from a business perspective. Most visuals in groups are very popular and get to do photo shoots and even star in dramas or movies, which gives them even more exposure and a bigger audience to the group. Plus some fans are suckers for a good visual. I do think that talent is more important though. Why would you be a performer if you can't sing, rap or dance? It makes no sense. And honestly, it's sad to think that some of the idols that we see on stage today actually auditioned to be actors or models, but instead got put into groups when that wasn't even their passion. However, I still think that in K-pop visuals can be seen as very important, if not more important than talent.
In at number 3. Not every idol has an actual passion for music, and it shows. I will not be naming names. However, K-pop is definitely more than just music, but then again, music is the main part of the whole thing. Some idols definitely have a burning passion to be artist, and that's where I think there's a big difference between idol and a true artist. Being an idol isn't producing music. It's mostly performing/promoting your songs. Being an entertainer. That's also why there's a difference between a true rapper, singer, dancer and idol rappers, dancers and singers. As I said, some idols are definitely artists, such as Hongjoong from ATEEZ, Bang Chan and Jisung from Stray Kids, Mark from NCT, and obviously a lot more. I just think that overall not every idol has a passion for music. Maybe their passion is for some other aspects that are in being an idol. And last opinion of the video. WayV are both underappreciated by SM Entertainment and NCT stans/NCT If you look at the history between NCT and SM, you would see that WayV is the most mismanaged unit, and SM obviously could care less about them. Some examples of them being mistreated/mismanaged would be Win getting close to no lines. I will not be taking excuses for this. I know he's not the best vocalist, but he debuted in WayV for a reason and he should be given lines to sing, not some ad-libs that were thrown in the middle of the song. Not to mention they begged for WinWin to join SM for 2 whole years to only get false hope. Oh, and not to mention when fans celebrated WinWin's anniversary, the staff had the nerve to take down signs that were made for him from the fans. Lucas not being in one single song on the second Resonance album. I don't even know what to say to this. He was literally left out of every song on the album. Also, Lucas is literally seen as a money maker in SM but nothing more. 10 literally only getting 43 seconds of lines in their first EP plus his name that consists of 3 letters getting misspelled on merch. Yes, that's right, they misspelled a 3-letter name and he was cut out of group pictures on official sites by SM. A staff leaked WayV's flight information which led to a Sassying sitting next to Yang Yang through the whole flight. I am gonna stop here, but genuinely the mistreatment of WayV could be a whole series sadly. And NCT fans are not any better. If you look at the views from WayV compared to literally any other unit, you would see a big difference. In conclusion, both SM and NCT suck ass. Anyways, that was about it for this video. I'm sorry if you got offended lol, but then again these were just my opinions. Anyways, make sure to subscribe and follow my Instagram, that'll be linked in the description, and yay, see you in my next video. Bye bye.